Tiffany Haddish and Jason Lee have a baby together? Tell me your thoughts down below.
Am I the only one seeing this? Because why did Jason Lee just post up on Instagram with a picture of Tiffany Haddish and them holding somebody baby talking about the cat's out the bag? Last time I checked, I thought Jason Lee liked men. Maybe I'm wrong. It's weird because it low-key would kind of make sense, being that Tiffany Haddish has really been MIA low-key. Like, she's posted here and there, but we all know if somebody wants to hide a baby, especially celebrity, they're going to be able to do it. And the way this baby is looking, it might not just be somebody's. It low-key is giving perfect mix of mom and dad. And all he said was cat's out the bag, and the comments was going crazy. Honestly, it would not surprise me because Tiffany Haddish gives the vibes. If I can't find nobody to settle down with, marriage, do the whole nine with, I'm just going to pick somebody that I think is a good candidate, and we're going to rock out how we can. And Jason Lee definitely gives, like, he would be right along with that plan. And if y'all remember a long time ago, they did do a little podcast or interview or whatever together. Said something along the lines of, we would make a really cute baby. Like, if we can't find nobody, let's just do it. Of course, everybody thought they were joking, but I mean, the math is mathin'. And there even had celebrities fooled. Y'all know sometimes stuff like this, the media be knowing, the industry be knowing. No, even people was all under the comments like, what does this mean? Like, y'all really did it? And they're just kind of teasing with them. They're not giving a solid yes or no, but they ain't giving no, so that's all that matters. I don't know if it's true, if it's a gag, if it's a movie, because y'all know they real good for doing things like that, but I'm low-key here for it if they really did go and have a baby. Because look how cute she is. If it ain't Jason Lee's, it's definitely Tiffany Haddish's.
Jason Lee and Tiffany Haddish going half on a baby. Something that nobody asked for. I don't even think they did. Think of the messiest person you know. It's that baby! That baby is finna be the absolute messiest person to ever exist. That baby already has a new blog in its name. It's just some things that shouldn't be allowed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Some people should not be able to procreate because it's too much of one energy. And it spontaneously can combust. That's like me marrying another Gemini. That's just too much of me. Oh, I know that baby cry loud as hell. Just loud. The way I know Jason Lee has already enrolled that baby into a Calabasas daycare just to spy on other celebrity kids. That baby goes to daycare with an AirTag, camera, and audio. The baby is always wired. Honestly, what really had me tickled is them posting that picture and my immediate question being, what does this mean? Who baby is that?
Grandma gotta be the baby. That can't be her baby. Listen, they gotta be her little play cousin or something. Listen, I don't believe Tiffany Haddish had no baby. Not with no Jason Lee, anyways. If you don't get that baby back to their parents, what you just out here holding random babies for? Where you get that baby from anyway? But anyway, if I was to entertain the thought that Tiffany Haddish and Jason Lee had a baby, listen, I can only pray for that baby, okay? Anyways, when I first saw the picture, I was like, now, who done baby you done Photoshop in this picture? Because you know this ain't your baby. But anyways, don't get me wrong, it's a pretty little baby boy. But anyways, I don't think that baby came from the product of Jason Lee and Tiffany Haddish. Listen, imagine having Tiffany Haddish as your mama. Having to sit through a Tiffany Haddish joke. It is real. Congratulations to, Tiffany Haddish and Jason Lee on having a baby. Like, those are words that I never thought that I would be putting in a sentence, okay? I'm just putting words in a sentence that never been put in a sentence before. Because why is Tiffany Haddish and Jason Lee in the same sentence and a baby?
Babies are born every day. Guess who just had a baby? Jason Lee and Tiffany Haddish. Or, I didn't hear that. Somebody said that's Wendy Williams reincarnated. Wendy Williams is still here. Somebody else said Beyonce done sent the baby NDA already. I'm really not in the mood. I don't know, like, this has to be, this is a distress. Something happening. I'm kidding, like, I'm kind of kidding, but it's like, they both were like falling off. Like, they were both so silent. That's why it's such like a shock, I guess. Like, I forgot about these people. And now these people, and they're both like, they both give gay. We already know Jason Lee. He on there. He on that spectrum. Tiffany Haddish. Then I look up in his clips of her saying, like, they've been talking about this shit. They've talked about it on the internet before. She telling him she want to do it the natural way. And he like, no, I gave all that up a long time ago. What?
Do you guys remember that interview with Jason Lee and Tiffany Haddish from last year where they were talking about having a baby together? Turns out they were being very serious. Very cute baby, mind you. Their genes went really well together. But I do have to say, this is a very random duo. It's as if the universe just pulled random names out of a hat. When you reach a certain age, you start doing wild things. That baby is about to have the biggest personality. I can already see it. Jason Lee and Tiffany Haddish? Oh boy. But anyways, congratulations to the couple. Well, I guess not couple, right? They're just parents. I doubt they're together. So congratulations to these new parents. I know that baby finna be healthy and wealthy, fed, dressed, and talking in no time. Shout out to them for giving us one of the biggest plot twists of 2025. The world can always use a plot twist. The world can always use a cute baby, so.
I remember seeing an interview of them saying that, you know, if years down the line they don't have a partner to have a child with, they would have a child together. But we live in a society where I feel like everybody trolling. I don't know if I believe this very much. Like, wow, so cute. Look at the little family. Now, is this real? Can somebody verify it for me? What's going on here?
Hear me out. Tiffany Haddish and Jason Lee having a baby? Why not? Okay? The mother want the baby. The father want the baby. They came together and talked about this years ago. How you want to go about having a baby? Did their research and everything. We're going to do it for the baby. Create a trust for the baby. You going to pay for what? I'm going to pay for what? Sounds like the perfect parenting situation. Just a little lavender. You know what I mean? It's 2025. So much has gone on. Why not? At least this child is wanted. There's a lot of people that's walking around here, didn't want their kids, still don't want their kids. A lot of mistakes and oopsies that's here. Pretty sure that's how I got here. At least this child got two parents who want them, you know what I'm saying? And two parents who could afford to have them. Sound like a great situation to me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe better than a lot of people who are in relationships that got kids.
So apparently Tiffany Haddish and Jason Lee had a baby together, and I'm like, excuse me? That was literally not on my bingo card. Mind you, I'm like, I didn't even know that they were that close enough to like want to have a baby together. I'm like, I understand that he's like, you know, I don't know if he's single. I don't know too much about either one of them because I don't like either one of them for real. But I'm just like shocked because like, is this a new thing that they're gonna have like lavender babies now, like how they have lavender marriages? Like you just get married with your friend. Now they're like just having babies with a friend. And are they even literally close enough like to be locked in enough to have a baby together? I want to know what this custody situation is like and like what's the split of who has the child when. And like this just like blew my mind because I would have never thought that like he would have just had a baby with Tiffany Haddish or Tiffany Haddish would have just had a baby with Jason Lee. That is the most random shit. Like, I swear, celebrities just be doing stuff. Because when I seen a clip of them talking about, yeah, you could just go down to the place and then they fertilize the egg and then they put it in the. I'm like, sometimes people with money just be doing anything. I'm highly confused.
Tiffany Haddish and Jason Lee. What the hell is this? You know, I saw this last night and I kept scrolling because I was like, this can't possibly be. What is this foolishness? But people keep saying Jason Lee and Tiffany Haddish have a baby. It doesn't even make sense. Why would they have a baby together? They have to have a show coming out or some type of movie. That's the only thing that makes sense. Because it's like Jason Lee is gay. Tiffany Haddish, she's just Tiffany. I know that she always speaks so highly about Jason and how he always has her back. And he's the same. But I mean, what, they just got together and had a baby? It's weird. I mean, people do that, you know. Friends do that. If they feel like they're down to the last, you know, the last option, they link up and they make a baby. But it's like, Tiffany, your baby mama, would you really want that, Jason? I don't know. Would y'all want Tiffany as a baby mama? And Jason Lee as a baby daddy? I mean, he got money. But it don't make sense.
So when I saw the picture with Jason Lee and Tiffany Haddish talking about the cat's out the bag, I really thought it was like AI or some fake stuff, like, or, you know, they just had somebody baby. Did somebody really say they had a baby together? Because at this point, Tiffany just out here doing whatever. Not even Jason, because this seemed like something he would do. But Tiffany, like, girl, you just You just out here just doing whatever, girl. You just don't make no sense at all, because why would you even do that? Like, at that point, just go to. And when did they ever become best friends? Like, I feel like Jason Lee just have so many best friends now. Like, what? At that point, just go to the clinic and pick something that, like, I don't know. I guess just to have a daddy. I don't know, child. These folks just do stupid stuff in Hollywood every day, child.